And in the end, as the darkness takes me, I am nothing.
Welcome, fellow scions of the night. Darth Revan, pieces of lie here. Welcome to Total War Warhammer. And this is a battle that I had playing as the vampire counts in the campaign against the ever-chosen armies of chaos. So let me give you a rundown, because this battle I was not ready for this. Unfortunately, they caught me a bit off guard, but I managed to pull it off anyway. But I am not without my forces. So here we have myself, Revan von Kastein, a vampire lord. I always name a lord after myself, just for funsies. And I have a fairly large army of grave guards with great weapons, all different ranks. Some rank 5, some rank 4. I have one. I'm not entirely sure how to say this. Vergelhof, the vampire Hulk thing. He's my little pet. He's been with me a while. He's done good. He done good. Over here we have one unit of dire wolves. On the far flank here, I have a black coach, and in the sky we have death from above in the form of Vargheists. One unit of Fellbats, and my pride and joy, my Terror guys at rank 3. And I was just so happy to get this guy, and I love these things so much. They're so terrifyingly beautifully so cute. Aren't you such a cutie? But yes, we were engaged in a battle against the armies of chaos. So yeah, I was not quite ready for this battle, but way over here, we'll give you a rundown of what they are bringing to the table. Let's see here. Where is that ever-chosen bugger? Here he is. There you are. Can I see your banner so I can get your name? Archon, the ever-chosen. Yeah, that's his name. And he brought a very large army of. He got 3 cannons, hell cannons here. He's got some chaos warriors with halberds. He's got some Chaos Knights backed up by these Chaos Chariots, which are pain in the neck to deal with, especially as a vampire counts, because I normally consist large quantities of infantry. He has a giant here. He's got some Chaos Trolls, another group of Chaos Trolls, some more Chariots, a lot of stuff over here. But what really was unfortunate is that he was backed up by a little friend of his, and he's showing up here in a minute. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, we know who this is. Well, most of you know. Sarthal the Ever-Watcher. I think that's how you say it. Sarthal, that's not how you say his name. But yes, he was joining the battle, so I was really in a spot here. I lined up my forces to engage in tight rows here, in military-style formation, to engage him as best I could off in the distance here. I have my Vargeist and the Black Coach, which I intended to send directly in against him and have them fight, but the Terrorgeist ended up going somewhere else. I ended up having the... Well, did I? I don't know. We'll see. I did have a reinforcing army. There was another Vampire Lord traveling with me who was pretty well armored. He's got some Grave Guards, some more Grave Guards with great weapons, some Crypt Ghouls. And yeah, he was just accompanying me and helping me give the Chaos units a well, we were not pushing against Chaos, we were actually pushing against the Empire, but the Chaos came from out of nowhere and I wasn't ready for him. So yeah, he's here. So this was a large army for me to command, and this is the problem I think when I think of Total War Warhammer. The game is sometimes too big and too much to deal with sometimes. Yeah, he brought 3 giants. 3 big-ass brothers. They were here to cause me all kinds of hell. But that's okay. So, I sent my Terrorgeists in, or not my Terrorgeists, my Vargheists in against this cavalry unit with the Terrorgeist and the Fellbats. I wanted to destroy that. His guys were spreading out here. These cannons started to take up position on the edge of the map. I was like, crap, that's not going to be good. I just sent in my Black Coach here. He charged. I had him charge straight on in after that guy. Whoa, no. Let's send him after someone else. Oh, no, he might have just got caught up. I thought I sent him after him. That thing is terror. Oh, gosh. The Ever-Watcher. He is so powerful. I ended up getting caught in this tree line. It's hard to see in here with all these trees. I had a ton of abilities to use against him. You can't really, unfortunately I can't click on him and see it, but yeah, I had ways of causing them to lose melee attacks and debuffing, all kinds of debuffs. My units got all caught up here, but we did destroy this cavalry unit. This is pretty much a field day for my giant flying monsters. Honestly, this is the strength of the vampire counts. Your flying monsters is really what gives you your strength. I started to move this army in formation to join me and just form a united front. I wasn't entirely sure these guys would make it. Oh my gosh, this game is beautiful. Endless armies of the undead. My vast armies of the of the vampire counts. He began to spread out his units and started to move in this direction. I wanted to completely defeat these reinforced units as quickly as I could. One giant moved off, two giants re-entered the fray. I took on these guys myself. I was like, you know what, screw you. I will deal with you personally. I'm a high-level vampire count. I can't believe, I don't know what I was exactly. I think I was like level 13, 14, right in there. I'm not entirely sure. This battle happened yesterday, so I'm not entirely 100% on the details. But yes, here we go. The Black Coach and this Vragholf versus the Sarthor Ever-Chosen, or Ever-Watcher, not Ever-Chosen. But yeah, we just beat him back using the Coach's abilities and this guy's strong attacks and regeneration. I sent in my flying units to deal with this cannon unit, which was easy, and also deal with these Chaos Warriors. These cannons started to fire, so I sent in my Grave Guards to go in and deal with that. We drove off these cave trolls, and we killed him. This is where we killed him. We put down the Ever-Chosen. He kind of glitched out of the battle there, but then this group was attacked by, these two were attacked by this, dang it, Chaos Knights, but they have no chance really. I mean, that's a Black Coach, and that's not going to defeat those guys. Here in this fight, this was where things were crazy. I was spamming every ability I got as soon as it came down, using all the powers and trinkets and armors that I had just to try and hold, and I'm like, come on! Come on, you big ugly! Come at me! Come on! He couldn't defeat me. I was like, no way. Not with the hunger, not with healing abilities, not with everything I got. Nothing really happened over here. I constantly tried to get this army to join up fast, but in come the Archon Ever-Chosen's army. Chaos are strong, to be sure. The vampire counts are stronger, in my person. People have problems playing with the vampire counts. I never had trouble playing as the vampire counts. I'm just like with their monsters and beasts. Once you get to high tier, it's just a matter of breaking them. That's all it is. And here he lies. Golden-beaked bugler, you ugly sucker. Stay out of my lands. I am the rightful ruler of all the world. I will be emperor. One single-handedly taking on the giants with a few crypt guards. I think I sent too many crypt guards in against these guys. I really shouldn't have sent so many units in on this, but I wanted to kill them as quickly as possible. A few enemy chariots. He started using these chariots against us. These chariots are so hard to deal with. I did not have any cavalry to deal with them, but you know, I made do with what I had. These cannons got in position and started firing. Hell cannons are so cool looking, but they're pretty useless. Honestly, I don't feel like the hell cannons really pull their weight in comparison to some of the other artillery that's in this game. You can't see this battle. This is crazy. This is a crazy battle here. There I am, one-on-oneing against the Ever-Chosen. Come on! I will show you the powers of night! You cannot possibly defeat me. I brought in the Black Coach. I believe the Black Coach did die in this fight. More trouble over here. Trolls engaged with some of my Grave Guards. I brought some. I finally pulled them away from that stupid fight to deal with the trolls. I brought in this guy to attack against these Chaos Knights. Let's see, everything was going great. I literally played this whole game on slow motion. Here comes some Chaos Knights with halberds. I got some Crypt Ghouls that aren't going to fare too well, but here I do have numbers. I did have numbers on them, I think. And the vampire counts are really about terrifying your enemy, going in behind, zombies flanking them from all sides. You know, that's how the vampire counts are to be played. I sent a big group of grave guards down here to engage these Chaos Knights, completely flanking them and attacking them in the rear. The zombies are literally just fodder in this instance, but held them in place so the Chaos Knights could be flanked by my crypt guards. And then we had this battle over here. This was the halberds, but I had to bring everything I had. I have a few... These are the only guys that have a chance of causing any damage to these guys. But the poison biting and poison attacks of the crypt ghouls was very useful as well there. I believe I brought the other vampire lord in on this battle. I began to form up troops over here. The two giants engaged. Oh my gosh, there were so many chaos units. But my vampire lord was literally untouchable. I've already killed one giant. There I am right there, fighting in amongst the corpses. So much craziness right here. Like I said, I kept spamming all my debuff abilities, and they were area of effect, so all these guys kept getting debuffed. I had all these crypt guards. These are all at least rank 3 or higher in engaging this army, because I had trained them up in a large garrison. That's gotta be nasty. That's gotta be nasty, giant. But yeah, I kept hitting those debuffs, breaking them here and there, healing myself when I could, cursing them when I could. I believe the ever-chosen guy has fallen at this point. I do not see him anymore. I think he's in amongst the dead. Yep, there he is. He had fallen. I believe that's his horse right there. Yep. I had taken him down. Then I brought my armies in. The rest of their armies began to break and flee. Flee! Flee for your lives! I remember this battle took me, I don't know, 45 minutes, but it's not even that long. I sent in my Verheist to chase down this giant. Flee, you fool! Flee from my pets! You are no match! You have no hope of defeating me. But it was crazy. The rating for this battle was like, you will lose decisively, insanely. These guys are over here waiting orders. Like I said, this battle was so big, I was not able to do everything. I played this completely on slow motion. I sent my Felbats and these fair guys to go ahead and silence these artillery. I don't want them. Shush. No more from you. I will have no more sass. Well, let's not get turned around. I can get turned around on my own battlefield. These guys cannot. Nothing outruns these guys. I think Chaos Horsemen, the Lancers, the guys that throw lances or throw spears, can outrun him. But if they get caught, it's pretty much over. And these are anti-large as well, so these are pretty much the ultimate vampire count army, but they are so expensive to maintain. I believe I only had 3 in the entire armies that I had, just because of how expensive they are. Just munching on him until he finally goes down. Just nibbling at your butt. Just nibbled your butt to death. Oh, he's so majestic. Then I sent him off after those guys. Man, I can't believe how well I did in this. Again, I was so overwhelmed with the sheer number of units and things I had to deal with and fight. I mean, this battle was everywhere. Look at the carnage. Look at the beautiful carnage. Corpses. More. More for the armies of the undead. I believe I raised a Vergeist out of this battle. I believe. I'm not sure. Like I said, it happened yesterday. And I'm still playing this campaign. I'm almost done with it. I sent in my armies. Pretty much at this point, it was just cleaning up the few remaining units that were fleeing from the battle. But entirely, I could not believe how well this battle ended up going. I was, like I said, I am not the big battles are tough to fight, especially when you cannot deal with all of the units. Like, there's so many. This is where I wish I could assign some to AIs, like, say, take control of a few units. Like, or reinforcing army is completely AI controlled. Like, you can set them to be AI controlled. These poor guys.
They will succumb.
These poor guys. They will succumb. Yeah, you will succumb. Yeah, you will be succumbing. You'll be succumbing. You will become more corpses and feeding my monsters. Feeding my precious pets. That's right. That's right. Think you can get away? You can't. You have no chance. You are literally food at this point. You are literally food for the vampire counts. You are nothing. You are cattle to me. That's all the chaos are to me. I need to play as chaos. I have never played as the chaos since this game has been out. But honestly, vampire counts are just my favorite. I love them so much. People tell me that they're no good. I'm like, are you crazy? Have you played with the vampire counts at all? I believe I was just forming up up to this point. Yeah. I was just forming up, waiting for the battle to be over because I had crushed them. Waiting for them all to flee. I had these guys sitting back the entire fight. They were sitting over in the corner the entire game, and I didn't realize them. I was like, dang it, I could have used these. I could have really used these crypt horrors in that battle. Oh well. They make nice window dressing. Endless armies of dead. Endless! My armies do not have an end. But that was the end of the battle. Yep. It was a decisive victory. Considering how much stuff they had brought against me, I was surprised that that ended that way. So let's go ahead and I'll let you look at the stats. We deployed... Oh, we had 3 armies. We had a garrison force that joined us in that fight. But we had my army. We deployed 1,177. We lost 679. Here, this guy didn't lose as much. He brought in 1,248, and we lost 202. 601, 275 from the other garrisons, but we pretty much annihilated Archon Everchosen's armies and took him down, either wounded or out of the fight, I could not remember. And then this guy, we took him out of the fight. Surprisingly, he has a good bit of health. I don't understand how that's a thing, but it was a thing. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed that little replay, and yeah, tell me what you think of the game so far and what you think needs to be done with it. And if you have any cool mods that you guys have played with, let me know. I want to find more cool mods, or if there's mods I haven't looked at yet. But yeah, guys, I will catch you all on the dark side. And may the hunger be with you.